Hi, welcome to Outdoor Gear and Skills. I just want to do a follow-up video on my Haven tent that I got for Christmas. And I did a video kind of putting this up several months ago. I was hoping to go camping with it before now. Unfortunately, I was not able to do that. But I just spent 3 nights in this and just wanted to kind of show you what had gone on. So the first night we were in here, we got to camp about 6 o'clock, and it took quite a while to get everything set up, and we were really hot, and I did not sleep well the first night. I was just hot all night. Several of us were, and it just trying to get used to sleeping on my back again when I'm a side sleeper. It just took me a lot. I woke up a lot, and that kind of sucked. And I also woke up in the middle of the night to rain. And I had not put the fly on it. So at 4 in the morning, I was stumbling around trying to get the fly on. And as it turned out, the rain kind of stopped. But in any case, I kind of messed with that. I didn't want to put it out because, I didn't think it was going to rain. And I was seeing a couple of the stars up through the trees. But this has been really good. I really kind of liked it. One of the things I really like over just a normal hammock is being able to fully zip this up and keep all the bugs and everything out of it, and just keep all my stuff in there all day and just keep it zipped up, and just keep the bugs and everything like that out of it. The thing about this, if you are claustrophobic, this may feel a little bit tight to you. I'm not. I can sleep in a coffin. I could sleep in a casket. There is a difference, but I can do either one. And so for me, it's not bad. It's really just kind of cozy. But if you don't like tight spaces, you may not like this. Now, one of the things I did not know when I did my last video is right in the 4 corners, right here on the inside, the air mattress pops into the corner. It's got a little bit of a corner flap sewn in there so you can tuck your air mattress so it kind of stays in place. So that was pretty cool. I didn't know about that. Now, I did not, like I said, bugs flying around. I did not set up the fly and everything. And it did come with some pretty decent aluminum stakes and a big bunch of reflective cord and all of that. But I didn't set it up that way, and I'm not going to the rest of the week. So what I did, once I got it up, I just took, and I was able to do it from laying down inside, and I just flipped the fly over, and I kept it there. And like I said, the first night I was hot, and I was really kind of struggling to sleep throughout the night. And having that over, I felt a little bit hotter. And so instead of staking it down and having that all right there, I am in kind of a tight spot where there's a tree right here and stuff like that. I could stake it out, but I like the ability to just take that and flip it over. So I'm kind of leaving that as is right now and don't have any intention of staking that out. The straps, they are your typical hammock straps. They are, sewn really well, if you can see that. But I chose to go with some hammock straps that I already had because they might be about twice as long. And we've got several, we have 2 campsites. We have hammocks up all over the place. So I've had these hammock straps for several years. I just threw these up because I am spanning a pretty significant length right here. These might work, but I just like having kind of the overkill extra length right there. But this has really been great. My son and I put it up when we first got here. It only took a couple minutes. I was kind of showing him how to do it, and it popped up really easily. I haven't had any problem with sag or sway. The one thing that really does not bother me about this at all, but my wife got this for me for Christmas, like I said, and she got this as it had a minor defect in it, and it does not bother me at all. I would actually rather have that for the price, but the fly is intended to clip on right here to the carabiner that goes all the way through the tent. On the other end, there was a mismatch in size when it was made, and so Haven Tent included another carabiner to make up that extra difference on this far end, and that's it. So to me, I'd rather save the money and have that. But as I was stumbling around in the dark at 4 in the morning in the rain, I was trying to figure out how to get this clipped on because and I didn't have another carabiner readily accessible that I could just throw it on. It's actually pretty easy when you're not in a mental fog in the rain at 4 in the morning in the dark, but you basically just pinch it and stick it on. So it's been a really comfortable and well thought out design. It's got 3 pockets on this end, 3 pockets on that end. It's a mirror image on both sides, so it unzips on both sides. And you know, it's just been great. Aside from the pockets, I've got a headlamp in there. I've got an extra flashlight. I'm sleeping with my iPad in there. I've got my SOG Fast Talk in there. I've got a bunch of stuff just kind of hanging in there. So it's been really good. The air mattress is intended for insulation, not so much comfort, I don't think. I mean, it does help, but I sleep in hammocks just fine. But it is a nice addition. It was a little bit cool last night. I slept with my sleeping bag open, my mummy bag, but I did kind of have it wrapped up. And so it is kind of a nice thing as the mountain air, you know, kind of tends to cool off, that it does insulate you a little bit. And it's about that thick. So this thing is fantastic. From my other video, it wraps up into a package about maybe this big, you know, about this wide. So it's not bad. It might be a little much for, you know, backpacking for a week, as far as the size that it would take up in your backpack. But for me, you know, camping, to throw it in the vehicle and bring it and set it up, it's awesome. The only thing I would not do in this tent tent hammock that we do in the other hammocks is when we go jump in the river in the afternoon when it's hot, we'll jump in one of the other hammocks and just cool off. And that's something that we used to do at Lake Powell all the time. You know, it'd be really hot down there, and we'd just jump in the lake and swim, water ski, whatever we were doing, tubing, and then jump up in the hammocks on top and just fall asleep and dry out. Wouldn't do that in here just because I've got my sleeping bag and the air mattress and all that in there, but that's no big deal. That's what the other pocket hammocks are for. Really like this setup. There are a lot of bugs and mosquitoes out here right now, and they're not affecting me as much as everyone else that is here with me, but they're still kind of annoying, and I have had to use bug spray a little bit. So to be able to zip that up and not have to mess with that has been really cool. And the second night we were here, I got woken up by lightning, and looking up through the mesh, the sky just started lighting up really brightly, and it woke me up, and I felt a few raindrops. So I just unzipped. I was able to grab the fly just at the top, and with one hand I just whipped it, and the whole thing came over, so I didn't have to unzip and get out. So I would highly recommend one of these. It's been fantastic, and I really like the setup. If you have any comments or questions, as always, please put those in the comments section, and we'll respond as soon as possible. And again, thank you for watching Outdoor Gear and Skills, and we hope to see you out there.